Hey y'all, my name's Sean Williams, and this is my recreation site assessment video for Forest Ecosystems and Society 251, Dr. Dave Stemper, in spring of 2016. I'm coming to you from Lake Chabot Regional Park. Here behind me is the fee area. $5 to get into the park for a vehicle, $2 for dogs. We'll talk about the dog issue a little bit later on, but here I just wanted to show the basic landing point and the concentration area where vehicles and people spend most of their time in and out. And we're going to head on down to several other areas around the park. I'm mostly going to be discussing social and ecological considerations surrounding this 315-acre reservoir that provides emergency drinking water for East Bay residents. Follow me to the next spot. Here I am at the welcome sign just across from the parking area. Safety and etiquette includes tips to carry and drink plenty of water, admonitions to stay on trail, and as well as indications for rules for pets. This is specifically important because all of the things on here that are listed as safety or etiquette, there's trail issues, wildlife issues, and dogs, those are also misdemeanors. They're Class C and they're punishable by 30 days in jail, according to local ordinance. With that said, doggy bags are intended to be used throughout the park, and if you get caught without, same thing. It's a Class C misdemeanor, punishable by 30 days in jail. We'll step to the left here, and this is a map indicating how Lake Chabot Regional Park connects with other parks in the area. In the upland area there is Anthony Chabot Regional Park, and further along to the north is Redwood Regional Park. Lake Chabot Regional Park is the immediately surrounding area around Lake Chabot, which is about 315 acres. We are just about, well, we're gonna have to redo that, but we are right about here. Right at the head of the marina on the east side. We're going to be working our way over to the marina just off to the left here in just a moment. First, I want to point out the wildlife considerations. The third section of the welcome sign here gives some considerations for wildlife. That includes reptiles, amphibious wildlife. We'll talk about fish a little bit later on. There's some signage down by the marina. It's important to note that there are mountain lions in the area. This is especially important if you have children or pets, but they are very rare and not spotted often. There are ticks in the area. There hasn't been a reported case of Lyme's disease that has been epidemiologically traced to Lake Chabot Park, but not too terribly far from here, there has been some reported cases of Rocky Mountain spotted fever. So it's important to check children, especially for ticks. And the ticks in this area do cause a great deal of pain, as I remember quite well from my wilderness management project. Specifically, you're not allowed to take any wildlife out of the park except for the fish that are stocked. We'll talk a little bit more about that when I get down to the marina. It's also important to note that there are a number of endemic or present snake species, only one of which is poisonous, many of which are not. But it's important to note the difference between the rattlesnake and a gopher snake. Gopher snakes are endangered if they're non-threatening. Rattlesnakes are not endangered and are very threatening. Let's head on down to the next area.